Okay, take 466. Hello. Today we will be learning about methicillin-resistant Staphylococcus aureus. I am Eric Nicholson,
And I'm Kyle Kaiser.
and today we're going to teach you about MRSA. MRSA is a strain of bacteria that has become extremely resistant to most common antibiotics, like penicillin. It usually affects the elderly and those with other diseases that are in the hospital for long stays.
And this has become known as a healthcare associated MRSA infection. Recently, MRSA has been seen in healthy people that share personal items such as athletes and students. This is called community associated MRSA and is responsible for skin tissue and lung infections. Staphylococcus aureus is commonly found on our skin and is usually harmless. As you all know, we are normally colonized by billions of bacteria at any given time.
MRSA represents a group of bacteria that has developed a strong resistance to antibiotics and continues to evolve and build resistance to new antibiotics.
Overuse and misuse of antibiotics has played a role in building MRSA's immunity to antibiotics. Antibiotics that are used in our food that we may eat can also contribute to this resistance. Symptoms often start with a small red bump that can look like a pimple or a boil.
These bumps can become deep abscesses and even become blood-borne. Once blood-borne, these bacteria can invade all the organs of the body, including your bones, heart, and lungs, which can then lead to sepsis. Sepsis may occur and will include a rash over most of the body called a sepsis rash. It can also be accompanied by fevers, chills, headaches, joint pain, and shortness of breath.
Sepsis with MRSA can be a life-threatening condition and requires immediate medical attention. Diagnosis can be determined by culture and drug sensitivity testing of wounds and nasal secretions.
Luckily, there is a treatment for this, a very strong antibiotic called vancomycin. Unfortunately, vancomycin is very, very expensive and has to be given intravenously. There are even signs that MRSA is becoming resistant to vancomycin.
Some preventative measures are to avoid people with active infections and maintain a healthy lifestyle. Wash your hands frequently. Do not share sanitary items. Keep your open wounds covered and protected at all times. Also, make sure you take your antibiotics as directed. If they say take it for 10 days, you take it for 10 days.
Some ethical issues have arisen with the overprescribing of antibiotics when not needed. It's a virus, not a bacterial infection. You don't need antibiotics. You also need to take all your antibiotics, as we said earlier.
Thank you for your time.
And are there any questions?